Yo, it's the Erskin Music Show. I'm back with you guys once again. We're going to be talking about, well, my short attention span. So this is probably going to be one of the shortest episodes ever. Thank you guys for tuning in to the Erskin Music Show. Why is our attention span so short? I've got Autumn Asadel who's going to come and she's going to show, I'm going to do a little reaction video. I'm doing more of these. I'm kind of enjoying it. And so hang out. It's the Erskin Music Show. Hope you guys are ready to go. All right, back with the Erskin Music Show today, and I'm going to be doing a little bit of reaction to Autumn Asadel. Autumn Asadel, I think this is how she says her name. And so with a name like Erskin Avatarte, I know people messing up your name all the time, lady. And so so excited that I get a chance to react to your video. You've got over 300,000 subscribers, and I've got almost 800. And so listen, I don't know her. You're welcome to come on the show. I don't even know if she's a Christian. But she does say a couple of things on this that I think we need to hear in reference to our attention span. So here we go.
Or who you want to understand you better. Our attention span over the years has drastically been reduced. We can't focus on anything for more than a few seconds without having to switch.
That's true.
You see this heavily in television, online articles, and even internet videos. If you watch a standard YouTube video that is made for people with short attention spans, you'll find tons of jump cuts that remove all silence and don't follow natural human dialogue. In 2000, human attention span...
I love what she just did on that video. It was like, they don't follow natural human dialogue. There was a heart palpitation in the middle of that. I was like, whoa, what'd she just do? Like, she just like stopped, like people normally do in conversation. Go on and get it, girl. Go, girl. Diddle it, diddle it.
Span was 12 seconds, but in 2015,
I can't even wait 12
it was measured at 8 seconds, I can't even wait 8 seconds. 1 second less than a goldfish. And
all the goldfish that are out there.
It wouldn't be surprising if it's decreased even further. What causes it?
I love the fact that she's reading this. It's like so, like she's awesome. I love. She's not going to get a single word wrong in this, guys. That's what I need to do. I need to stop freestyling so much and actually script something out. Doggone it. Nah, I don't have a long enough attention span for that. Continue, please, Autumn.
A short attention span. Our attention span has been heavily impacted due to a variety of factors. One of the biggest sources is technology. How many people do you see these days outside on their phone? The younger generation is undoubtedly addicted and dependent on technology. It's extremely...
Well, I'm not part of the younger generation, but I still use a lot of technology. Hence the show. All right, continue on.
Extremely rare to see people not on their phone, distracted from their environment. The reason why technology causes a short attention span is because of the constant notifications.
Constant notifications. Turn them joints off.
Switching apps and need for instant gratification. People get bored.
Instant gratification. We'll roll all that back a little bit later.
And immediately go on their phone, continuously checking their social media feeds, text messages, and emails. And other messages, and repeat that process again and again, looking for new...
She said rinse and repeat. Repeat that again and again and again. You know what? She's right. We have a tendency to do that. And the makers of our devices actually designed them so that we would get a sense of gratification. We would get a sense of training out of the way that we use our devices. And so be aware of that as well. All right, Autumn, I'm sorry. I keep interrupting you, but this is too good for me not to react to.
Content. Due to the younger generation being exposed to technology that is hindering their lives. Another reason the younger generation has a short attention span is due to the lack of mindfulness techniques and always rushing.
Yes. Can I just say I have teenagers right now? Can I just say I was a teenager? We didn't think that one through, did we? All right.
When we don't know how to relax our mind, it will be out of shape and change in a way that makes it harder to focus on tasks for more than a few seconds.
Okay, she said something that was actually good there. There is a certain sense in which the training of our mind, the training of our brain happens when we can elongate certain things. There was a time when I like to listen to long lectures that were kind of dry and kind of boring. I'm a little nerdy like that, but then my attention span for those kind of things and my patience level for those kind of things has gotten just out of control. It's like somebody tries to show me a Jonathan Owens sermon and like read it to me now. I'm like, bro, I got to like my life is about to be gone here. Can we speed this up? Cliff notes? Okay.
And another cause of a shortening attention span is our busy schedule.
Is the fact that this guy keeps pressing the button. Okay, sorry.
We are always on the
Stay
go,
positive. Stay
always
positive.
stimulated by external sources,
Mhm.
and never given a time to relax our mind. We are always distracted, and over time, our mind changes and cannot focus as well,
Well said.
lengthening your attention span.
Here's
Because
how
the
we
short
help.
attention span is largely caused by distractions and technology.
I just want to say, oh girl, she got them eyes. Like she's looking at me. I've been looking at the video. I've watched it several times now, and she's looking at me. I'm looking at her. I know she's not looking at me. She's reading the card, but like I feel like she's looking right at me. She's like looking into my soul. I feel like I have to apologize for something. I don't even know you, Autumn. Like, did I do something wrong? Like if you looked at me like that, like in like actual person, like I'd apologize. I don't know what I did, but I know I did something sometime somewhere. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apologize. You get that stare. Sorry, I continue.
That's where we have to begin to correct the issue. Limit your use of your phone, computer, and game systems. It may seem simple, but you'd be surprised how
No Erskin music show tomorrow. I'm limiting my use.
much time you actually spend. A lot of devices now come with a way to monitor screen activity and what you are doing on your phone and what's taking the most time. For example, on the iPhone, there is a feature under settings that allows you to see screen time and the apps that are using up.
I love the fact that the remedy for helping you use less screen time is to get on your app. I'm just saying. Okay.
The most of your day. You can even limit certain apps and a downtime to train yourself to be without your phone during those hours.
Now that is actually a good thing to do. There are certain times a day when I'll forget my phone, or those times when I do forget my phone somewhere. Like if it's in the house and I'm somewhere else, I'm like, oh, gravitational force needs I need to go get my phone. But then I'm thinking, hey, that means I don't have to answer any of the text messages or calls. I'm gonna hang out for just a little bit longer. Wish you got that stare.
Similarly, screen time is also available starting in Mac OS Catalina. There are plenty of other apps you can find that allow you to monitor your screen activity so you realize just how long you are on your phone.
I obviously have ADD. This show is the only thing that really makes sense because it's so fast-paced. There's a button here for that button, button. And that's the only thing that can kind of keep me focused. But you can see I can't even stay focused. Typical musician.
Once you are aware of the amount of time you are spending on it, you can make the change. If a device doesn't have this feature, simply write down on paper or in a note when you start and ended the activity and see how long it's taking you.
Too much work.
Again, you'd be surprised just how many hours slip away when using technology.
She's not wrong. She's actually not wrong. This is actually very good practice. I'm joking here on this show just a little bit. A little jokey at the beginning. But hey, she's actually not wrong about what it is she's saying.
Technology. Practice focusing techniques to enhance your ability to focus on one task at a time.
We're about to jump off the train here in just a second. I don't know what kind of background she's got going on there, but
multitasking is extremely harmful to our attention span and overall productivity, which is why I suggest an organized list to get the things you need done in a specific order. A simple focusing technique is to focus on what you are doing in the moment at any given time. Take some deep breaths and focus just on that task. Look at something on your wall. And
what if you just look at the camera? Wouldn't it be an awesome show if I just looked at the camera like this the whole time and didn't say anything?
Focus on
that. You know what? If I did that, oh, sorry. I didn't mean to leave her like that. that would probably be my highest rated show. If I just stared at the camera and said, I'm going to give you 10 minutes to focus. Here we go.
Only for a small period of time. The more you do it, the easier it will be to focus on it without distractions. And finally, meditation is extremely helpful to enhance.
Okay, the Zen master's coming up out of this thing now. We can't be doing all that. But, here we go. We can talk about that in the light of a Christian understanding of the gospel. That's where I really wanted us to go today. We're not going to be long today, not at all. In fact, I wanted to say there's this Romans. I'll put it up on the screen for you. Romans 8:1. There's therefore now no condemnation for those who are in Christ Jesus. It's an understanding of the fact that when we are fully saved, when we are truly saved, when we are, as the scriptures would say, justified before God in a legal sense, in a righteousness sense, there's no condemnation. There's nobody that's coming back and saying, well, remember when you used to be like this? Remember when you used to do this? Remember when? And I think that adds to this idea of focus. This adds this idea of meditation. It adds this idea of being steadfast in what it is that we're doing. The reason why our mind is going so far and the reason why we work so hard and get so busy is because a lot of us are out there working to try to please God, or working to try to please whatever it is that is our God, whether it be that work, whether it be a relationship. We're trying to please those things that really require our energy, our effort, and we're so distracted because we can't focus on the one thing, which is Jesus and having a relationship with him. I would think of all people, Christians would be the best at understanding the need to and the ability to find peace and this sense of calm assurance in their lives. All right, it's the Erskin Music Show. Like I said, we're not going to go long today. Let me do this. Since it is a music show, the song for today is Let's Ride. If you've never heard the song before, you can find it on Apple Music, Spotify, or anywhere music is played and or streamed. Let me know what you think about the song.
Get up, get on your way today. Is the day.
All right, baby. That was Let's Ride. I went ahead and included the fair use statement there. That is the right that I have to be able to criticize and comment. Definitely not criticize in a negative way, but comment on the videos that I use on the show. Own the rights to all the music there. So get off of me, algorithm. It is the Erskin Music Show, so we want to let you guys know that if you're watching on YouTube Live, Facebook Live, and/or Twitter, please remember to subscribe and do this silly thing called enable the notifications. Great job today. Love you guys. Drop some comments in the comment section. We'll see you guys soon.